Hello, welcome back to the Double Cleanse podcast, a podcast about beauty, the influencer space, and whatever we want to talk about.
Many more.
Many things. I'm Robert Welsh. I'm a professional makeup artist and influencer.
And I'm James Welsh. I'm a skincare enthusiast and fellow influencer.
Oh.
What, 9-10 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
It has.
You're right.
Yeah, I've been holding something in that I really want to talk to you about.
Oh, are you having an argument? Are we falling
I'm
out?
confronting you.
Okay.
Everyone is.
Okay.
No, I did something really stupid. I'm really embarrassed.
Okay.
Because, I messaged you once and I was like, can I use the Reedle shots on my neck? Like the creams with a little spicules, little needles,
Yeah.
which I love. I love for my face.
Great product.
And you said no. So I was like, okay, what else can I do? Because I have this thing with my neck where I'm like, I really want a glowy neck. I really want a really supple, glowy neck.
Right,
So it's like, well, what do I do to my face that makes my face feel more supple and glowy? I dermaplane, is that the word?
You shaved it?
I shaved my whole neck with an eyebrow razor. And it went bright red. And for days, I couldn't use anything on it without it burning.
Question.
Yes.
How did you think that was related to a glowy, shiny neck?
I guess I don't know.
And what did you think? Because usually people do that. It's more to get rid of the little hairs, that makeup sits better on the face.
Yeah, right. So I was like, smooth surface.
But do you have miniature hairs on the front of your neck?
No, only around my beard line.
So I don't understand why you it's like saying, I'm going to
that's
clean
how come
my
it's
car.
called a mistake. That's how come people make mistakes.
No, listen.
Listen, no, don't share anything with James ever.
I respect you and your
Thank
choices.
you. Thank
but
you.
what I'm saying is doing that just doesn't make sense in any way. It's like thinking, my carpets aren't clean. I'm going to go take the bins out. Like it doesn't make sense in any way whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like you've gone from one potentially irritating thing, which is the Reedle shot on your neck, to then shaving it with a single razor. Which I don't understand.
I used a cleansing balm.
Actually, to be fair, I've done something
share with me then.
So when Robert used to work for Mac, they used to do this amazing eyebrow wax stick.
I don't know why you call it amazing. Because you never used it, right?
No. Well, I thought it was amazing. And it was like one of the original wax brows,
it was that
right?
roll up, like as thin as a brow pencil almost, a little bit thicker, but it was a stick of wax, basically.
Yeah.
Brow wax.
And you do brow wax with it. You kind of go back and
waxing
forth.
your brows to style your brows.
Yeah, to style your brows. Yeah. And for some reason, I thought bearing in mind this was over 10 years ago now, I thought what you do is you apply it around your eyebrow, like on the outskirts of your eyebrow, and then you brush your eyebrows and the hairs are meant to stick to the wax. I don't know.
That's really far-fetched. Like, this is how this works.
I think that's better than what you did though.
You're like, oh my God, I love this. I was like, how do you love it? You're using it completely wrong. How do you love it?
Oh my God, this is so good.
I was like, how do you know what it does when you haven't even done it?
So we've all done stupid things.
We've all made mistakes.
We've all been
there. Look at
there.
us crying because we're connecting. What is it first again?
I have a fact or fiction for you. So if you're just tuning in, what we do is we take it in turns now to say something kind of like an influencers in the wild kind of style situation. And the other one has to guess whether it's fact or fiction.
Because influencers do some crazy stuff.
Yeah. Can I be honest?
Go on.
Oh no, it's okay. I don't want to be honest anymore. I was going to say I don't know the difference between fact or fiction, but what I meant was fiction and non-fiction. Like if you sent me to a bookshop. I always think
non-fiction is real.
Okay, we just had to look at Ashton, who reads a lot of books.
I was like, wait a minute, that's my...
This is the friends we surround ourselves with. Liars.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
What is it? Non-fiction is factual.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then fiction is like fiction.
Yeah, faction.
Just remember faction.
So I have one for you.
Okay, go on.
Listen, fact or fiction?
Okay, or fiction.
I love doggy influencers.
Yeah.
They are probably my favorite. Do you know what I love is a dog-sponsored advert.
Oh.
Because I'm like, give your dog what it needs.
The best
Make
life.
money for your dog.
Exactly.
Make your life.
Yeah.
Make your life?
Make your life.
Make your life. Okay, so I follow golden retrievers.
Yeah, golden retrievers.
I follow golden retrievers primarily, right? And listen, I can tell my two golden retrievers apart, but breeds look the same.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
Like I have to look at their faces straight on because one has a smaller head than the other.
Yeah.
No, actually, and one has a tan.
They remind me of The Lion King, where one, like Disney always give like women, animals like a slimmer face for some reason, and men a boxier face.
I think that's just factual of lions.
actual
But we're not
oils.
lion experts.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
So there is one very popular golden retriever influencer.
Okay.
Right. But there is another not so popular golden retriever influencer who's been around a little bit longer.
Okay.
But this other golden retriever influencer just shot to fame mainly through TikTok.
Okay.
Now, the not so popular golden retriever influencer, not the dog, the owner,
Yeah, okay.
is suing the more popular one for likeness. So what they're saying is that they've taken their golden retriever's look and personality, right? And let's be honest, all golden retrievers are kind of given the same personality online. They're a bit clumsy,
clumsy,
yeah.
lovable. Yeah.
But they're suing that creator for likeness of their golden retriever, saying that they stole their brand.
Okay, so I can see the realness in that, in the fact that it's like, oh my God, that's like my golden retriever.
Are
But
you saying I'm
everyone's
a
like,
liar?
I always think you're a liar.
Okay.
I mean, everything you say is a lie.
Okay.
But everything people, like you said, say about golden retrievers, like, oh, they're full of energy. All they want is love. All they
Funny,
want is
clumsy,
fun.
yeah.
They love wearing backpacks.
And hats with
And
spinny
hats.
things
Right,
on.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to call BS in this because if they're suing that person, does that mean that someone has to actually, a lawyer has to be like, yeah, I'll help you sue? And I just think that is not a thing. I think that is fiction, not real.
It's fiction. It is fiction.
Poor dog. Imagine putting your dog
I
through that. Not that they would know.
Not
but
that they'd have to be in
given
court on
the
the
stress
stand.
of a lawsuit.
But this actually
Don't say it's inspired by true
it's
events.
not inspired by true events,
Okay.
but it kind of is because there was an influencer who was suing another influencer for likeness and copying their content.
Yes, I saw
And
this.
do you know
Beige.
what? Beige. What?
I
Pinterest
do have to
2020.
say though, there was some incidences where the outfits were very, very similar.
Very similar.
And the captions were very similar.
Yeah.
But I actually had an email from the lawyer of one of those people to say about an update on the case.
Oh, go on.
It's all been dropped.
Okay, because can you?
Can you? It's like if a millennial went into someone's house, like, this is exactly how grey my house is.
They're
I'm
my
gonna
grey
sue
wooden
you.
floors.
That's my velvet couch.
Yeah.
You-
That's
you
my
can't-
mirror
that-
wardrobe.
That's my Audrey Hepburn picture with diamond earrings. You can't You can't sue someone because. Do you remember that phase of black and white pictures
Marilyn
with the diamonds?
Monroe. Yeah.
Okay.
So there we go. Don't sue other
Don't sue other people
influencers.
because you've done the most basic thing ever.
Yeah. Do you have anything that you've
Yes.
been particularly loving this week?
Of course I do.
Okay.
So, we love our K-beauty here, Korean beauty. This is from a brand called Nuse. I actually haven't used this one yet. Nuse, N-U-S-E.
Ooh.
And this is their Seed Care Lip Scrub. I love a scrub. I don't care what people say about scrubs. Scrub my face with a brick. Pumice stone to my forehead. No, I'm joking. I don't want to.
Don't do that. Don't ever. Don't
Shave my neck. So they sent me some of their lip scrubs. I love this brand anyway. I love their lip products. I love their blush. So beautiful. I haven't opened this one. I opened their other one, which is a kiwi one. And this is more like, I think it's
Can
blueberry.
we open it so we can see the texture?
You can open it. Here, open it. It's
Thank
called
you.
Berry
You
Brew.
talk about it.
So it's almost like they've taken a fruit with a seed and crushed it into this pot. It has tiny, tiny bits of seed in that gently scrub the lip. You can barely feel it on the lip when you're scrubbing. My lips, after Christmas, after the New Year, I don't know about anyone else, but my face was just like, I hate being on your head.
I get very dry during the winter
and it was
seasons.
just everything turned dry. My lips
Yeah.
was flaking off. Everything was happening. This was so gentle. And it's not like, I tried the, the like liquid exfoliants for the lips.
Oh, who does one of them? The
It's all in
ordinary.
Korean, it's all in Korean.
It's all in Korean.
Yeah.
Because I'm just wondering, the exfoliating bits in there do just look like tiny kiwi seeds.
It's very much like a tiny
So
little kiwi
I'm wondering
seed.
if there is a chemical exfoliation in there.
I was going to say there might be part of it as well. Fact checked on the screen. We'll check carefully.
Yeah, because the
But-
seeds don't look like they're going to do anything.
Right. So, well, I mean, they do a little bit. You can feel them a tiny bit, but
tiny
it's
bit.
not like abrasive.
You're right.
But it was just so comfortable and really nice to leave on the lip. I left it on as like a little mask
Oh, nice.
and then
okay,
wiped it
yeah,
off
yeah, yeah.
after my shower. But it was really, really beautiful. They do 4 of them.
Mm.
And if you just want, if you've tried is it called chemical exfoliator? That's just the ordinary one, which
Yeah,
did
yeah.
not work for me at all.
Yeah.
And went yellow. It's bright pink. It went yellow.
Degradation of ingredients.
Degradation
Yeah,
ingredients.
degrading down.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be yours. It's almost like a lip balm with
Okay,
that
like a
slight
mask with a
exfoliant.
slight
Yeah,
exfoliating.
exactly. Really nice, really gentle, not too harsh. If your lips are cracked up as well, you don't want to be scrubbing them.
Oh my God, when we came back from Korea, me and Robert both had the same dry patch in the same
corner of our lips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twins.
Oh, yeah, we are.
No, I'll look into that one. That one looks really nice.
They're really, 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 really beautiful.
Cool. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, please.
What made you want to become an influencer?
Fame. No.
Fame, money,
fortune. I really, really had it out for influencers, when I first started, I did, because I was working as a makeup artist and I'll have people come into like the store or clients or brides and it's like, oh, I'll be contouring their nose. Oh, I saw someone online do that with a fork. Doesn't that help? No, it fucking doesn't help.
Yeah.
And like little hints and tricks that you got online. And I was like, someone's online giving out really terrible makeup advice and information. Let me go online and do that.
Yeah. We've said this before, but he spent a lot of time shouting at the camera.
I did. When I first started, I remember being in a room
You
shouting
had to
at camera.
unprivate some of those videos just so people can see you. Or like private them and drop a link on your...
I don't think they're not private. No, they're still there.
Oh, okay.
No, I deleted some because I had models in them. I started doing makeup on models.
Yeah.
But everyone was like, ugh, I don't like their lip filler. And I was like,
Yeah.
I don't have lip filler.
But I'd be like filming in my room, Robert would be downstairs in the kitchen filming, and all I'd hear is him shouting at a camera. Yeah. Halfway across the room.
Sorry. So for me, it was sharing factual information using my experience and expertise. How about you, though? How about you? You were kind of not dragged into it, but
scouted into it, I guess.
You're a media plant.
Implant.
Implant.
Yeah.
Industry plant.
Industry plant. I wanted to do it because I saw influencers doing it. It looked really exciting.
Yeah.
And like,
new.
Yeah, there was still a lot of influencers, even though I guess it was still considered fairly. No, I don't think it was considered fairly new back then. But it was still one of those jobs that people look at and be like, is that a real job though?
Yeah.
People still do.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was kind of exciting back then. Like you'd meet somebody and be like, oh, I'm an influencer. You'd be like, oh, what is that about? Whereas nowadays, I barely want to say influencer. Like if people ask what I do, I'm like, oh, I work in like social media marketing. If they really don't
advertising.
know.
If I get in a taxi and the guy's like, what do you do? I'm like, I work in advertising. What do you advertise? Products.
Items that you can
items.
buy. Yeah. But I think one thing we want to talk about today is, have influencers become boring? And we don't mean as a person individually. We mean, is the whole sphere, I guess you can say, just boring? And I think so commonplace nowadays.
Yeah. What you said a minute ago about it being so like, you don't want to talk about it.
Oh, right. Shameful.
Well, back in the day, it wasn't that much of a recognized job. It is extremely commonplace now.
Very
And you could be like, our mum could become a content creator tomorrow if she wanted to. Knitting, crochet. She could become get a TikTok account and just start doing that. It's like, oh, good for you. You're trying to become a content creator, which isn't really frowned on, I don't think, as much. And because, there is a light at the end of a tunnel for it. Like you can, not that you die as soon as you become an influencer. That's not what I meant. Is that what that means, light at the end of a tunnel?
No, I think walking to the light is dying. Light at the end of the tunnel means something good at the end of a hard time.
So like if somebody says, I want to start doing this, a lot of the time people will support them now and be like, it's a doable, achievable career. Whereas back then it's like, I don't understand it. I don't know how you're going to get paid. How are you going to guarantee you're going to get paid?
Sound like a hobby.
Right, and live a life. Whereas now it is an achievable thing. It's kind of like, okay, I'm a content creator. Okay, I'm a plumber. I'm a teacher. I'm what's another career quick?
Fireman. Yeah, fireman. I feel like it's also something a lot of people do alongside their regular jobs. Because I like, to be an influencer nowadays, you don't have to have 10,000, a million, 100,000. You can have comfortably like under 10,000 and make a good income.
You can
create good quality content.
You can have a good. I was just about to repeat
exactly what I said. But it's true.
No, it is true. You don't have to be that like millions and millions and millions to have like companies or brands be interested in you. And that depends on algorithm and what platform, right? As well.
I think what like the main thing has changed though is that an influencer's role in the first place was meant to be like an industry disruptor. What are the real people
I'm a
saying?
man and I'm wearing makeup and that kind of thing.
I guess so, but I also meant
like you don't really see men mainstream wearing makeup.
Yeah. But also what I actually meant was that you kind of looked at influencers to tell you the truth. And like they were industry disrupting.
Imagine
they were
a
like,
time. I'm like, no, that's not true. But I think you might be right way back.
You'd go to an influencer to kind of escape the advertising world. So you'd see
crazy.
It's crazy.
I can't even.
So say you saw Jessica Simpson on a Proactive advert.
What happened to Proactive?
Oh, they were shit. They were shit and they continue to be shit. And she, splashing her face and stuff.
And like, I don't have acne anymore.
She never had acne once. So then you'd go onto YouTube and be like, Proactive review.
Right.
And then you get like real life experiences from it.
Yeah.
Whereas I guarantee now, if you go onto YouTube and type in Proactive review, first of all, the videos will be 5 years old. But also, you'd be like, Proactive. And I guarantee the first thing that will come up is a sponsorship.
A UGC.
A UGC. And that's not a bad thing. No. Like, we do sponsorships. But the whole point And why influencers exist in the first place is because they were something interesting, exciting, and different, and you'd get real opinions.
A real person giving a real opinion.
They'd be against the
system.
The system, you know?
Bring down the system.
Yeah. So now they are kind of like, I keep on saying media implants. They're not. They're kind of like, they work more with the businesses
Right.
and the media before anything else.
Well, not everyone.
No.
But here's the thing about that, right? Tell me how you feel about this, because it seems like from an influencer perspective, everyone is very supportive of micro influencers trying to, make their way and get more followers and get more subscribers, all this kind of stuff. But when it's the really big ones that do an advert, suddenly it's a lie. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, how well do you want your favorite influencer to do before you stop believing what they're saying?
That's the thing. Like they're essentially walking billboards now for multiple brands.
I don't feel like that.
Sometimes
with me,
I
though.
do.
Do you really?
But with brands I really like, though, and I'm happy
Rosie,
to
did you
do
hear
that.
James doesn't want any more sponsorships.
No, that's not what I meant. I just say, like, I'm happy to represent.
James hates brands.
I hate brands. I'm happy to represent brands that I truly love.
Yes,
kind
yeah,
of
course.
thing. But that never used to be the case. The whole case was that influencers were separate from that. And when I say influencers have become boring, I feel like it's because everybody knows exactly what to expect from every single influencer nowadays.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, even if they're not taking sponsorships, it's like if you're just a TikTok who dances, they dance. They're going to collaborate with other people who dance. They're going to become viral. And then, sorry? Olipop.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like, oh, here's soda, but it's healthy.
Right, well, there we go. Do you know what I mean? Like, you immediately know what certain influencers are going to do.
Yeah. Do you think, though, that every influencer kind of seems the same, because the ones that are coming up or trying to achieve their goals in terms of that career are mimicking what they're seeing online from other influencers? Because there's this whole thing with a TikTok cadence. It's always like, come with me to do it and let's see. Yeah. It's that same thing. I need to show you this video of this guy talking. It's like insane. It's like, you can't be talking like that in real life. Like, why are you talking like that in real life? And I think it's with any genre of anything. Like, I watch a lot of people doing like theme park stuff. They all have this same cadence when they talk.
But this is the thing, right? I think we really hated TikTok when we first started doing it.
I still hate it now.
I still don't love it.
I can't stand it.
But you have to play into the hands of like a certain algorithm, not cadence that's necessarily. I feel like that's an American thing. Like, I feel like most of the a lot of the, but I feel like you have to, TikTok encourages certain behaviors. And in order to do that, like if you want to succeed as an influencer on a certain platform, you have to play by the rules for that platform.
Yeah, I get that in terms of like grabbing people's attention in the first few minutes. But does it have to be, come with me?
Do you know what's really bothering at the moment? This is a bit off topic. I watched a couple of TikToks and this person was like, come with me.
Are you going to say they don't go anywhere?
They don't go anywhere. That's what I was going to bring up.
Oh my God. It's really frustrating me. So
it's like, come with me to get ready.
Let's just talk about it.
We didn't go anywhere.
It used to be the point of view thing, right? Point of view. You're seeing, it's like, that's not the correct usage of point of view. The point of view would be, this is my visual, what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
And they're going to like, come with me to get ready for something. It's like, okay, where are we going?
Where are we going?
Nowhere. We're standing right here. So why are we coming with you?
Come with me to my kitchen to make a salad. And they're in the kitchen already.
It's like, come with me to this. I saw it in a Mac advert.
But it's also,
this guy was like, come with me to take my makeup off. You're in the room holding the cleanser. Come with me. Where are we going? That's not how you use come with me.
Just say, take my makeup.
Imagine going, oh, James, come with me. And then I just sat here. It's like, that's not how you use come with me. That's not how you use that.
Well, it's like the, what's the other thing that influencers say that's really annoying? Vibes. Podcast recording vibes.
And
it's
like,
not vibes. We are doing
it. It's Friday vibes on a Friday. It's Friday.
It's not the vibes.
It's not the vibes of Friday.
Thursday is Friday vibes.
Yeah. Or like you're in like a pub and you're like, oh my God. No, I don't know what I was going to say. Pub vibes. Vacation vibes. It's like, well, yeah, no, you wouldn't get that in a pub with you. Let me think of something better.
Robert's been in a pub maybe twice in his life.
Yeah, yeah. What's the good? Okay, so you're under a palm tree, like, oh my God, Miami vibes. When you're not, that's a vibe.
That's
you know what I mean?
Because
you're getting the vibes.
Yeah,
It's not like it's Christmas vibes and it's Christmas Day.
Yeah.
You know, that's like Christmas actually happening on occasion.
But that's the thing. It's all these like language things that like people now expect to come from influencers.
Yeah.
But do you know what it is? It's made it so commonplace that like it's not even annoying anymore. I'll be on TikTok and I'll be flicking and that's just what you get from it, right?
Oh, you know what's the one that everyone hates at the moment is tapping products. Listen, I have to.
You love tapping products?
Well, I do because I made a video about this and I was like, when I tap a product, it's so you can hear the material it's made from. If I'm holding up a plastic thing, you know, if it's thick plastic, thin plastic,
no,
I tap it so you can hear the density off a
Do you know
product.
what you could
Is that
also
weird?
do? Is just go, this is made of glass.
Yeah, but then is it thin glass? Is it thick glass?
This
is it
is made of
frosted?
thin
Like when you
glass.
scratch
This
it,
is
it
made
has
of
a thing?
frosted glass.
No, because descriptive words are personal to everyone. I can say shiny. What's your version of shiny? I can say,
Shiny.
yeah, but what does that mean to you?
Luminescence.
And what does that mean to you?
Almost reflective.
And what does reflective mean to you?
You look in a
You
dictionary.
can't use a descriptive word to describe. Do you know what I mean? It's like if I come in, like say you were a makeup artist, which you're really not, and I was like, James, I want very heavy makeup. What
Yeah.
does heavy mean to
I
you?
cake it on.
I'm like, oh no, I just meant some black eyeliner because that's heavy to me. You know what I mean?
I think you're making up stuff.
No, that's true. Thank you.
Ashton.
It's true. You can't. Everyone's
So,
version.
listen.
So if I say thick glass, and that's
Yeah.
like okay. So thick glass to me could mean this might be thick, but I mean like no. I mean like a wedge of bulletproof glass.
I mean,
this is you know what this is
Can
not
I-
here nor there nor
neither
over
here,
there.
nor there, nor here. But can I just say where I saw somewhere where it really didn't belong? Someone was unboxing. It was an advert, like you know those meals on your doorstep thingies.
Like undisclosed weekly meals. that
Yes,
you get.
undisclosed weekly
Yeah.
meal plans. Which we should do a sponsorship for one. It's a podcast. We have to.
I love
They always do
them.
Yeah.
I love them.
Actually, the one that we won't say in case you do want to do a sponsorship
Yeah.
in the future is the only things we can cook because we're so bad at cooking.
It's the only time that it's like here's the instructions on how to turn you on your oven.
Pre-portioned ready meals.
Yeah.
But I saw basically a guy opening this box of like meal prep meals, and he picked one out. It's just like raw beef, and it was like tapping on the
Oh,
on
no.
the
What,
packaging.
on
I was
the
like,
raw
not on the raw
beef?
beef, but on the packaging. I was like, I don't think you need to do it there.
Yeah.
Like I just don't think you
Like
need to do it.
we don't need to know the texture of raw beef.
Yeah.
Well, what if you're making a
We're making what do you make beef? What's beef made out of?
burgers?
Burgers. What are you making a burger? What are we talking about? I think from the back end of things as well, what's so funny, it's actually hilarious, come with me, is when as influencers talk together, like within the skincare space, we're all quite friendly with each other. And if we've seen that we're working on the same campaign, we will be like, what was your brief? And like, we all get sent the same brief. And there have been times where we've had to fight to say like, well, not really fight. Like if I'm like, I'm not saying that. Brands are pretty good at being like, okay, that's fine. But if you go by a default brief, everyone ends up saying the same thing as well.
Let me stick up for influencers a little bit here. No, there's holes in the bottom of my sock.
Maybe you should wear some sock coverings. No, do keep that in. He's a real person.
These are really old socks. I'm sorry, but they're really comfortable.
No, you'll end up on Wiki Feet. Do they like socks? I don't know.
Just give
maybe.
me £5 and I'll show you.
Yeah.
Sticking up for influencers for a second here,
I
right?
wasn't not.
No, I'm not saying that at all. The briefs that brands give you, they are very, very similar. And a lot of the time, some brands are like, you do need to put in these key points.
Yes.
Which is like, so I did one recently and the brief was very much like, they want you to tell you how to store it and how to do this, which I think is really
interesting.
crucial information
Yeah.
because one brand brought out another version of this and people were storing it wrong, which meant they couldn't use it. And when I posted mine, I did see some other people post at a similar time and it was very similar in terms of the information that's given.
Yeah.
So that's when it kind of comes across a little bit like, oh, it's all kind of samey. Oh, it's an ad. They don't really like it. They don't. But it is crucial information you need for that product.
Yes.
So I would leave it in the brief.
But the problem with that is when brands ask everyone to post their same sponsored content all at the same
at
time.
some
I've had comments like that
Who
before.
did that
like
once? And it was everyone posted that at the same time.
I can't remember. It was really annoying. We posted at the same time. And I remember being
Even
like,
me did. I was
yeah,
like, you can't do that to us.
You can't do that.
to us.
But then I do see briefs and I'm like, that, I've received, and I've been like, not saying that. We can't really say that. Like, that's also kind of illegal, or, I won't ever say that. Because sometimes, like, claims you can make is different in different countries,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So I
yeah.
can say I physically cannot say
Yes,
that.
yeah.
And I usually wouldn't want to.
Mhm.
But then I'll see another influencer post it. I'm like, oh,
You
you
said
said
it.
that. You said that, did you? Like,
Cheeky
you didn't
naughty.
fight against that. And I'll never call them out on that.
No.
They need to do what they need to do. But yeah, it's just like, even for me, when I'm flicking through other creators' content, I'm like, we're all saying the same shit. I include myself in that. Like, we're literally all saying the same shit. But I do feel like back in the day, you would have your own favorite influencer whose opinion you wanted more over others. But nowadays, I feel like people have this natural distrust for influencers that they need varied opinion from different influencers.
This is the thing. It is, and we can talk about more of this in another episode. The distrust annoys me a little bit because, and I get it. I get why it's there.
Yeah.
Why it's there. It's very, very valid. But it's like you could could advertise something and someone's like, I've never seen you use that before. It's like, well, you've never seen me use toilet paper.
But
You've never
use
seen me
it.
use a towel.
Yeah.
But if like, Anjak's like, do you want to do an ad? I'm like, yeah, I love you guys. It's like, you don't see me use everything, but I do. And sometimes it's fun when it's not necessarily like a makeup product or a skincare product. And it's like, do you want to do a sponsor? Like, yeah, oh my God, I love this kind of product. I would love to. And then everyone's like, you don't use this.
Well,
it's like, I don't just sit in my room and like not
do anything.
use other yeah.
This brand reached out to us who do like home fragrance and who I really, really love. And this brand, I've seen their products online and I bought like a fake cheap version of Amazon. So they reached out and was like, do you want to do a sponsorship? I was like, oh my God, yes, just to have it because I want to do it. But I know when I post that, people be like,
you don't
talk
have
about
a
skincare.
house.
It's like, but I do,
You don't live in a house.
You don't have rooms to
You don't
fragrance.
want your house to smell nice.
But this is the thing as well. I have done a whole video actually on why you never see sponsored products outside of a sponsorship.
Yeah.
And that's usually because if you haven't already used the product, you're taking time to use it. You're taking time to have a little bit of a play around. There's time for the video to go up. And then you have to move on. Like you have to move on and then use something else. But that's why, but then that's become its own category.
Yeah.
Like we're working on a video, products I buy with my own money.
Yes.
Products I actually use. Because I think people understand that it's like a business.
Yeah.
But then again, that now becomes quite boring because every influencer is essentially...
It's quite easy with makeup because I can use 20 different lip products. Whereas with you, it's like you probably could use 20 different toners, but everyone's gonna be like, that's not good for you.
Well, it's not.
Yeah.
Listen, let's take a break. Is there anything you want to ask me?
Come with me to ask James what his latest favorite product is, something he's been loving.
We talked about VT Reedle Shot.
Yeah.
This is the Garlic AC Reedle Shot Spot Cream.
Garlic is that ingredient where I'm like, why garlic?
Let's not go crazy.
Garlic.
Garlic is just calming. That's all it is. I think because it's all often put with spot treatments. I think, and there's that old hack of like rubbing garlic on your acne and it goes away. It doesn't. It could be very, very harmful for your skin. But this just soothes everything down. But if you have never seen Reedle Shot before, don't know what it is, they're basically microspicules that penetrate the skin and create pathways for other ingredients.
It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
I thought it would hurt.
No, but it creates pathways for other ingredients to better penetrate the skin. So in a spot treatment, it allows the other active ingredients in here to get deeper into the skin, and it's really good for those under the skin, really painful spots.
Horrible. Oh my gosh, I had one. It didn't even come above the skin, left a dark mark on my face.
Did you pick it?
No, I didn't touch it. I was really good. And I was like, if I touch that, I'm going to have a dark scar for like the rest of the year.
And what I used to do with them is get a really hot cotton bud with boiling water.
Boiling?
And like, not boiling, and I would push it on my spot and press it really hard thinking it would do something. I swear Dad told us to do that.
Why would you take advice from...
Skincare advice from Dad? I don't know. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Papa. But I really, really like it. I think,
so this is specifically a spot treatment?
Yes. See, it's small and has a nib. It has like a little nib at the end that you can take out a little bit of product with. But the whole Reedle Shot range sounds a bit gimmicky, but it's actually very, very good.
I see it as sciencey.
I think
it's and there's a science behind it. I hate when people are like, it's gimmicky. It's like, come on, science now.
Yeah, I think it's one of the very not very first, sorry. I think it's one of very few new, real good innovations come out of K-Beauty for a really long time.
Yeah.
I feel like K-Beauty got really stale when it comes to skincare. And nowadays a lot of people are releasing the same PDRN, NAD, same thing over and over and over. And not in a duping way, it's just a copying each other way.
Yeah.
And I think VT are doing an amazing job at doing what K-Beauty is known for, which is that innovation. I think Reedle Shot is one of the best things to be invented in like the last 5 years.
I like the Reedle Shot products. I bought their cleanser, their grinding cleanser.
Fine.
Recently.
Cleansing balm?
The balm. And I ordered their Reedle Shot hair thing.
Not good.
Is it not?
Sorry, everyone. I love VT, but it just doesn't do anything.
Oh.
Yeah. Just
I
get the
even
eye
know
restore.
what it is. I bought that.
It's meant to help your hair grow, but it doesn't.
Oh, fine.
No, it's not very good at all.
So I'll throw that away as soon as I get it.
Chuck it in the bin. No, it's really good for like a scalp calming treatment. So if you have like, sometimes you just get that really itchy spot on your scalp for no reason. Pop a little bit of that on it, it'll calm it right down.
Does it have the Reedles in it?
Yes, it does. Well, they made that because people were using the regular Reedle Shot.
No.
On the hairline.
To get the hair treatments to penetrate deeper.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they made that, but it just doesn't.
I'm sorry about that.
Sorry about that, everyone. But that's my product.
All right, well, come with us to carry on with the rest of the episode. Can I don't always mean to be the person who's like, what you've done isn't good, but...
Maybe you should preface this.
Okay, something I've noticed a lot, right? We're talking about it has influenced and become boring. Do you think that some really key, really exciting moments in an influencer or a content creator's career have become boring because it happens too often?
Yes, because what's happening is brands are taking what followers love about their influencers' success and replicating that as a marketing
So there's
tactic.
something very particular I want to talk about. And I've seen this a lot. And like more so than it's just this incredible one-off, like, oh my gosh, my favorite influencer has done this, is being on the Sephora Times Square screen.
I would
great
go
achievement.
further.
Great achievement.
I would say influencers with billboards in general has become so commonplace.
It's become really commonplace. And listen, would you be excited if it happened to you?
100%. I'd be the first one out there pointing at myself with a camera. 100%.
Yeah, I'd be like, someone get out there and show me.
It must be crazy to see yourself up there where you see celebrities and like movie trailers. I don't know. Do they do that in billboards?
I don't know.
I don't know. Johnson & Johnson adverts or whatever. And then see yourself up there. But what's ruined that moment
is it happens so often. There have been times where I see someone, they turn around and they look at the thing, their face isn't even on yet, and I know what's going to happen. So I scroll past. And that's like how common it's become that I know that their face is about to be on a billboard.
It's like its own genre of content now.
And it's like, that's become so common. But it's such an amazing... If I walked into Times Square, my face was on the thing, I'd be like, as if that's ever happened to me ever.
Myself everywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely everywhere.
Adds to the rest of the piss. But it's just become so commonplace that I scroll past, oh, another one. Oh, and not like I'm thinking, oh, that's shit. But I'm like, oh, it's just normal.
Yeah, it's
you
commonplace.
Know what I mean? It's commonplace.
And that's what I was saying. It's because brands are doing it as a marketing tactic. Because now it's not, for example, a brand's worked, influencer has worked with a brand. They are the face of the brand. And now they're up on that billboard, right? Like, for example, another skincare influencer who I follow, he just did a fragrance campaign and he was in that campaign, right? His face was up on the billboard. That's amazing. I feel like that's completely different to a brand using your content and then putting your TikTok video up on the Sephora billboard, because what they're now doing is trying to replicate these influencers being the face, like representing Sephora without any kind of like additional recognition.
Yeah, it'll be a whole other thing if your brand was in Sephora and they were like, here's my brand. But now it's just like, I don't know, it does feel a bit like, it's like a great experience for the influencer and something great to happen to them. But I'm like, it feels a bit off on the brand side.
And that's because the brands have ruined it.
Yeah.
Because now they're using these, I feel like it's almost taken advantage.
It feels like
they're using them as like a marketing thing, because those videos usually do so well.
And I wonder how long they're on there for. I wonder if they're like, be in Times Square Monday at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't know.
20 minutes.
Yeah. But I don't know, because it used to be something that like, it's like, oh my God, and seeing your face on every... Like, I remember when my friend became a TV presenter. No, she modeled for JD Sport.
Yes.
And she was on every kind of like poster on the underground.
Yeah,
it was incredible. It was amazing. Yeah. And we'd take pictures with it and like send it to her. And now it just doesn't have that feeling because everyone's doing it as an ad.
And it's like, oh, you are an influencer. Of course you are an advert.
At some point you are going to have a billboard. Yeah. I guess it's like that influencer pipeline that everyone's come to expect. You're an influencer. You grow. You work with brands. You get cancelled. You launch your own brand. You're on a billboard. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of like add it to the mix of what you expect an influencer to do as part in parcel, part of parcel.
Oh God, I don't know. I don't even know what you're trying to say to me.
That saying,
about parcel.
Come with me to pack parcels. It's just kind of that thing. You're like, okay, good, like good for you.
Yeah,
like,
I suppose if you really support that person, then it's like so exciting. Oh my God, congratulations! But like,
I actually looked at the prices of being in. What's our shit version of Times Square?
No,
what's the one with the billboard, the LED? That's the square. Leicester Square.
Leicester.
It's not that much.
Is it not?
It's not that much. Like, I wouldn't pay for it. No, I mean, I wouldn't do it.
Oh, sure.
Like, we couldn't exactly business expense it. But like, in the grand scheme of things, just picture of us going,
no, but listen, if like our podcast was on, then I would be like, oh my God, that's fucking amazing.
That's different, because that's like, you know, if you were the face of a brand, that's a different thing. If you were in a real campaign that was like whatever. Yeah. But what I'm seeing is not just Sephora, but I think these brands must be paying for usage of someone's pre-made TikTok.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
And playing that on a billboard.
Yeah, or putting their face and a quote next to them. Like, Robert collects socks of holes in.
Yeah, for example.
Which will be at Sephora for some
and
reason.
It's just like, oh, okay.
But great achievement.
But really good achievement. Like, I'd be happy for that. But it's just so commonplace now that it's like, it kind of makes like the initial kind of like, oh my God, that's amazing. It's like, oh,
it's like you visually scroll past an ad, you're like, oh.
Yeah, it's like, oh. Like, I'll like it. Like, if it's somebody I know, I'll like it. But it just feels like weird now. We were talking in the early days about how influencers were essentially like media disruptors. But I feel like influencers come almost like pre-media trained because they've got preconditioned. They've got years and years of, like we were saying, and we'll talk about this again in another episode, of how people know how to act like an influencer.
They absorb how to act and how to sell a product, how to apologize
nowadays. You know, like kids know how to act like an influencer.
Wooden ring lights. Isn't that crazy?
I mean, they're not going to work.
No, I mean, they're not going to turn on.
That's not how you start a successful career.
That's not how electricity works.
Like, grow up.
No, but one of my nieces, she has a camera and she looked at it the other day. She held it up and she went, please subscribe.
No.
Yeah. And we laughed. I was like, oh no, that's crazy.
Crazy. But then I saw like a 2-year-old holding an iPad the other day and it absolutely rocked me.
They can use an iPad.
They can grip.
They can scroll and press things. Can you believe that?
No,
imagine being able to scroll and press things.
I know. But then I don't know if that's average for a 2-year-old. I don't know what 2-year-old looks like.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, it's just, I feel like it's become boring because it's so commonplace.
Yes.
And I think everybody knows an influencer to some extent.
And I think anyone can start that path to be one, whether or not they're going to be successful at it. Everyone's like, I'm content creation now. And before you'd be like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
How exciting. Where now you're like, oh yeah, good for you. Hope it goes well.
Yeah. I think also now, especially with TikTok, just to round things up here, influencers are so dispensable now. Like they're kind of like, is that the word? Like
I don't know what dispensable means.
I think that means like there's one influencer, if they disappear,
like
so what?
Starbucks employees.
I think so.
Yeah, like they can just replace them easily.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess
like
any
retail employees.
Yeah. You can like, even your favorite influencers, if they go missing for a bit, you might miss them. But like, there's a billion other that you can follow.
Loads
so
more.
like, you don't
doing
really
everything.
Doing everything.
Just washing their dishes on a live.
Yeah.
Opening a box.
Did you see that video of that mum who was what, I don't know if it was real or not. I don't know if she was doing it a bit, but there were like dishes in a sink and she's kind of like washing them, but she's not. And then she picks up a shoe with dog shit on it and rinses it under the sink. It was all been in the sink and then wipes it with her hand and puts it on the drying rack.
That has to be fake.
If I find it again.
That's a rage bait. That is a rage bait.
It just looked too normal. It was very weird.
That's rage. That has to be making people angry.
But all in all, I think, just wrapping that, I think influencers are boring because there's just so many of us. And I think it's harder now to find those ones who you truly want to stick with and who truly entertain you and who bring now something different. But I think the difference is now authenticity when that should have been the deal in the first place.
I think it's easy to scroll. It's easy to find something new. It's easy to find any kind of genre of anything to a point where it's like, yeah, I don't need to pay attention to anyone.
Yeah.
But please pay attention to us and our podcast.
Please like and subscribe.
Come with us to like and subscribe. No, we don't say that, do we? Like and subscribe. No.
We're on too many platforms.
Yeah,
this is another thing. We don't know what we're doing anymore.
It's great.
It's great. Follow us everywhere, but I hope you enjoyed today's episode and we'll see you next time.
Bye.